case you didn't hear me, because I'm a little delayed. Thank you for joining us on Illustrate Radio. We have a super, super dope guest on tonight, Tiffany Simmons, and I just want to make sure, hopefully I'm saying your name right. And she's going to be promoting her new show tonight. But we'll get into the logistics later. Again, thank you for following us. Make sure that you all are hitting that like and subscribe button on YouTube, because we are definitely there. Shout out to Studio 202 DC. That is the station that is powering us, Bliss FM. We appreciate you all. And I'm holding it down right now, solo dolo. My DJ's running a little bit behind, and so is my co-host. But we're going to make sure that we take care of y'all. And while we're doing it, I'm going to just dive straight into my topic. Okay, so it is just my luck. It is just my luck that I have to kind of go into talking about love again, because apparently we are lacking it in so many different areas. But I just want us to I wanted to talk to our men, actually. There was a shooting that unfortunately a 6-year-old girl passed away, and she was gunned down. And this is not something that is uncommon. This seems to be like a very common thing that happens in the city as well. And I need for us to really get back to our street code, at least, because just shooting in broad daylight, we now have to worry about our children walking across the street, going to the corner store, just simply playing outside in the front yard. I couldn't imagine losing my child, or anyone for that matter, that I care about, in such a senseless way. And wow, I need our men. I'm depending on y'all to kind of step up. And I really am depending on the neighborhood, or anyone who even seen anything or knows anything, to actually report it, because we have to be held accountable in some way, because the hood is no longer holding us accountable. It used to be that, our men we dealt with things in-house, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really deal with things with the police, because again, we really can't trust them. But at this point, we can't really trust ourselves either. So there has to be some kind of balance. And I really need for our men to kind of just step in and love a little bit harder. So may she rest in peace, and everyone else that was hurt or passed away as well. Like I said, I'm not really in detail with the story, because I couldn't get past the headline. I felt like I was getting numb. But now it's like, I just feel we just needed to talk about it. So I'm gonna get straight into Spit That Ish, because I kind of want to talk about something a little lighter. So talking about the police and not being able to trust them, we're gonna get straight into this Spit That Ish segment. Yes, talking about not being able to trust the police. So ex-drug dealer, white boy Rick, sues the FBI for $100 million for ruining his life. He claims the feds ruined his life by making him turn into an informant. Well, no one can make you turn into an informant, by the way. And then sending him to prison for 32 years for nonviolent offenses. This is starting to sound familiar. Happens to us a lot. White boy Rick, the drug dealer child informant to the feds from the late 80s, is now suing the FBI agents and Detroit police, the young man who made history as the longest serving nonviolent juvenile offender in Michigan history. He served 32 years for his sentence for trafficking in 1987 when he was just 17. A movie about his life starring Matthew McConaughey showcased his life. Worshu, which I hope that I'm even saying that right, but I guess it doesn't really matter, is now 52 years old and filed the lawsuit asking for $100 million in damages, insisting that he was as well. So he should be very familiar with that. Anyway, he was released from prison after serving over 3 decades and compromising more than half of his life. That is crazy. But hey, that's just what life is. And I really didn't want to say this story because I am tired of us selling out, but I'm going to just go ahead and get into it real quick. So the owner of Off-White, Virgil Abiola, sells majority of his shares. He's expanding his partnership with Louis Vuitton in an expansive new business dealing with the LVMH, a 60% stake in the fashion brand. Louis Vuitton has bought 60% of Virgil Abiolah's all-share brand in less than 10 years after his departure from his career launching stint with Kanye West. Abiola has sold the majority of his shares to the company Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. Oh, that's a new combination. And now working on making luxury products in a variety of categories within the new parent company's offerings. The Rockford, Illinois native started working in 2018 as the artistic director of Louis Vuitton menswear collection, and the new deal will not change that. So we'll see about that. When asked about the acquisition, Abiola said in a corporate station, "For nearly a decade, we've been building Off-White to be a brand designed to empower our generation and challenge the status quo. LVMH brings to the table the additional firepower and scale to accelerate our momentum and evolve Off-White, which is not really a bad idea, and evolve them into a luxury brand," which I felt as though Off-White was on the way to do that anyway, by itself, still holding the community down. So again, although I don't agree with this move, shout out to Off-White for trying to expand and thinking bigger picture. Again, the creative director and founder of Off-White and men's artistic director of Louis Vuitton continued. "I'm also honored to use the partnership to deepen my longstanding commitment to expanding opportunities for diverse individuals and fostering great equity and inclusion to the industries we serve." So again, sounds like a good move. So shout out to you, I guess. I'm I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm just a little reluctant to get super excited because I just want to see where it goes. I do believe in the brand. I do believe in everything that they represent. So I guess it is something kind of to look forward to, right? Because Louis Vuitton is definitely an upscale brand. And I ain't gonna hate. I'm not gonna fake. We all love Louis. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Swizz Beatz Son starring in a new movie together. Now, this should be interesting. Curtis Young will appear alongside Swizz's eldest, Nasir Dean, in the coming-of-age drama Charge It Game. Now, I'm not sure if y'all familiar with that. He'll play a younger version of Curtis' character Kong. In addition to the acting on screen, Curtis, who raps the name Hood Surgeon. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not sure what is going on, but again, like I said, it would not be right if we didn't have if I didn't have some kind of technical difficulty. Actually, I've been doing great these past couple of weeks, so I'm thinking that it's because I'm not zen and I don't have my boo here with me. But thanks for holding it down for me, Rodney, in the background. We appreciate you. Like I was saying, Dr. Dre's son and Snoop Dogg's son and Swizz Beatz Sons will all be starring in a movie together. And this movie is called, Charge It to the Game, okay? Curtis, who raps under the name Hood Surgeon, will help to write the score for the film. Young, who didn't meet his infamous dad, Dr. Dre, until he was 21 years old, had previously tried to break into Hollywood by auditioning to portray the Mogul in 2015, Straight Outta Compton and NWA biopic. The role eventually went to Corey Hawkins, of course. During an interview in 2010, Curtis Young explained his ambitions as a rapper, an entrepreneur, and as the owner of his own label, Young Entertainment, Inc. The trio should have some serious chemistry on screen. Like Curtis Young, Nasir Dean, and Julian Brodus also had side hustles in the music business. Nasir performed as an artist under the alias Note Mercado. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not butchering your name. My bad, my G. While Snoop's son expressed his interest in R&B and hip-hop music. Julian also tried his hand at real estate with the Agents of LA firm. Charge It to the Game will be filming in Atlanta, Georgia, according to the published report. So this should be interesting. I am excited to see it. Oh, so we actually have our guest on too, and I'm excited to get to that. But before we do, I'm going to try to hurry up and finish through these topics, and then we make sure that we're going to bring my beautiful, beautiful, the plugs lawyer, the infamous star of Hood's Court, promoting her show. So I'm excited about that. But the Milwaukee Bucks win the 2021 NBA championship, earning their first title in 50 years. How dope is that? 50 years. Damn, that's a long time. That wasn't all Giannis Magic. Am I saying his name right? Giannis Magic to do on the court, as he also shot 17 of 19 free throws and was awarded the Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy. Speaking about his team's historic win, he said, I want to thank Milwaukee for believing in me. I wanted to do it here in this city. I wanted to do it with these guys. To give it a backstory of just how long it's been since the Milwaukee Bucks won an NBA championship ring takes this into consideration. Back in 1971, during their win, Richard Nixon was president and the legendary basketball legend was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Jesus, that was a long time. But anyway, congrats to the team. I feel like he has two other people, and they all three of them had managed to win rings at the same, well, not ring rings at the same time, but they all three managed to win rings. I'm not sure if they're brothers or not, but my son would kill me for actually butchering that topic because he definitely talked to me about it. But let's get into this now. So, Illustrate has trying to, the cover of Illustrate has trying to be becoming very diverse, and Lena Bloom becomes the first trans woman to be on the cover of it. A Sports Illustrated cover is one of the most covered in the world, and the ladies are here making history with the magazine. While Megan Thee Stallion is celebrating being the first female rapper to be featured on the cover, Lena Bloom is proud to reveal she is the first trans woman to pose in the first page of the publication. Lena went to dedicate the cover to women in the LGBTQ community who haven't felt comfortable living in their truth. I dedicate this cover to you all, ballroom femme queens, past, present, and future, Lena said. This historical moment is important to girls like us. Girls like us because it allows us to live and be seen. Many girls like us don't have the chance to live our dreams or to live long at all. I hope my cover empowers those who are struggling to be seen and feel valued. I'm just going to skip right over because I don't want to say anything offensive. But I guess it's a win for the LGBTQ community. So shout out to you all. And then bad news, Keisha Cole's mother, she passed away from a drug overdose at the age of 61. And our deepest, sincerest condolences to Keisha Cole and her family during this difficult time. It has been reported that her mother, Frankie, has unfortunately passed away early Monday. Family members started to share the news via social media. Keisha's sister, Elite, made a post on Instagram story, said, worst pain ever to see my mama in a body bag on her birthday. My heart is so fucking broken. Well, broke. And I can only imagine losing a parent is never easy. But from the beginning of Keisha's career, Frankie has been in a constant battle and open with her audience about, her upbringing. Well, Keisha's has been open about her upbringing and her mother's past as well. And her mother's battle with addiction as well. So again, our deepest, sincerest condolences. And we are definitely going to, I want to have a quick moment of silence for her, because even though people tend to say, oh, well, they could get help, she has gotten help, she's been through it, but battling with those demons is a very hard thing. So I would like to just do a moment of silence really quickly. May you rest in peace, Frankie. You were hilarious and just a light on the screen. So I can only imagine what you were to be like around. So welcome. My DJ is here. Yes. And now I feel some weight lifted off of my shoulder. So we're going to pass it on over to DJ Stiletto. We're going to pass it on over to DJ Stiletto. Welcome, baby. And thank you for being here. I so needed you. And then when we get back, we have our girl Tiffany, the plug lawyer Simmons, Esquire. Yes, a real criminal defense attorney, coming on live with us to promote her new show, Hood Court ATL. And I'm excited to talk about it and get back to her. And she is on. So we are not going to have no problem with bringing her on when we come back. But go ahead and take us all the way out. DJ Stiletto, we appreciate you. You ready? You ready, B?
If I can get some sound.
Okay, so in the meantime, in between time, I want to shout out T Gray and tell her that we miss you and we hope that you can log on soon. But y'all make sure y'all follow her at the Love Sex Talk with T Gray. Well, the Love Below Sex Talk with T Gray. My bad. I'm gonna get it together. We got a super dope opportunity to actually do press at the Sunflower Awards event in Philly this Sunday from 10 to 5:30. Tickets are actually still on sale, so you can definitely go in, look at the Evite. Well, not the Evite, but you look up on Eventbrite. I'm sorry about that. And it's called the Sunflower Awards, and they will be honoring Miss Patty. If anyone's familiar in ATL radio, then you already know who she is. It's going to be a super dope event. Tickets are $150, but it is worth it. PR agents, publicists, you name it, producers, artists, creatives alike, podcasters, everyone will be in the building. So if you can make it, hit me up for some details because I should be getting some soon. And yeah, I look forward to bringing our guest on. So DJ, you good to go?
No, I'm still not getting. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I don't know why my feed is not coming in. Of course, today would just be a whole technical
difficulty day. Okay, well, how about this? I figured we can bring our guest on and she can give us a little bit of insight, a lot of insight about what her show is about, how it feels to be attorney, author, and actor, and playing all these three roles. So whenever you're ready, Rodney, you can go ahead and let my our guest in. Can you hear us, Tiffany?
Yes, beautiful. Yes, beautiful.
Welcome.
Yes,
I love
beautiful.
your energy.
I hear you.
How are you doing, gorgeous? Yes, that smile.
I am doing blessed, highly favored, all of the above.
I'm loving it.
We have a little delay.
I know it's going to be.
We have a little delay.
Yeah, it's like a slight 5-second delay. So what I'll do is I'll make sure I pause a little bit to give you a chance to answer, because sometimes I tend to talk extremely fast and things go a little bit over. So I just want I want you to tell it, because I think what you're doing is so exciting. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm reading everything and I'm just so impressed. I am so impressed and I'm so intrigued. So, okay, you giving us the AAA. So give us the AAAs and what they stand for, and then tell us a little bit about what you do.
All right. Thank you guys again for bringing me back on the show. I always enjoy you guys, and I appreciate the positive energy from such beautiful ladies from DC. So that's first off and foremost, you know, when the queen steps in the building, she has to, address where she's coming into.
Exactly.
I hate this delay because, you know, Black people, we talk over each other.
And the thing is, we're not doing it intentionally, guys. So y'all be patient and bear with us, okay? We're not doing it intentionally.
I have my IG people listening too. Okay, so the AAAs, what they stand for is amazing, awesome, articulate, attorney, author, actor.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes, I love it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so let's get into this Hood Court ATL, because I am super intrigued to know. Give us a little bit about your background, and then how did you actually transition into being an Esquire and also being an actor and coming up with this creative show? So I know I asked you like 5 questions in one. So just whatever you remember, just go ahead and answer, and then I'm gonna try to recap again, you know?
Okay. All right. So I got you. As far as the things that I do, being the attorney, having my own show called Hood Court that you can watch on our YouTube channel for now. We're taking it to Roku. We're taking it to possibly TV One, Spike TV. I don't know, but we're taking it to TV because I am the Black Judge Judy. My story started a long time ago. I didn't come from attorneys. However, I grew up saying I was going to become an attorney. I became an attorney. I own Simmons Law based in Atlanta. I have never lost a trial, civil or criminal, in my 12 years of practicing, and that is definitely by the grace of God. Hood Court is my baby. I'm the show's creator. That is something that I always aspired to have because I didn't come from lawyers. I grew up watching TV judges. So that was something I always aspired to have. And I just kept the dream alive over the years. I've done different skits. I've been on a lot of different court shows as an actor myself. And it just, evolved into what I wanted to always do, which is my own show. I have a production company, Pretty Bully Productions, and I'm just grateful for my journey to be able to practice law, doing something that I love that's helping people that way, and then to in turn help people in another way through entertainment is just it's a blessing. Wait, I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
She crying, laughing though. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hey, beautiful. How are you?
Hey, I am fantastic, Lucky. We cannot hear you, but I'm telling you, I feel like you giving me all kinds of face and intro right now. We are now complete. I am loving it. My baby is here. Thank you. The gods heard me. The gods heard me. They knew I needed you tonight, okay? Because I'm having some technical. I've been dropped off and some more stuff. But welcome, T. Gray. We're so happy to have you.
Hey, lady. Gray, how are you?
I'm good. It is fantastic to see you again in the building. Hello, ladies. I'm sorry that your girl's a little tardy. Sorry, your girl's a little tardy. So,
but you joined the party.
Yes, indeed. I don't know where I came in, but it seems like you all were having a fantastic start. Tell them a little bit of your story. Just real quick, with everything that you've done so far and everything that you have planned to do, I know that you've had a lot of successes. What would you say has been your biggest success thus far?
Oh, wow. My biggest success thus far is learning love. And when I say that, I'm meaning self-love. I'm meaning love of my family. I'm meaning just love from the inside out. Like that's something that I'm most proud of because I didn't come from a place of proper love. I came from a place of survival, thrival, just a place that a lot of people live in. And to be able to come out of that to a place of thrival and, living that heaven on earth or living the dreams that I dreamed for so long, that's a blessing. Not too many people really live in that space. So I think that's my biggest accomplishment.
Yeah, that was actually such a magical, beautiful answer. It was all zen. So going through that journey of also learning self-love and helping people, what would you say is your if you can tell somebody anything, I guess, on the path of trying to, because you said you didn't grow up with in a household full of lawyers and you grew up watching it on TV. When it comes to following your dreams, what would you give someone? What advice would you give someone to actually kind of stick it out? Because sometimes you wake up, you don't really feel like doing it. And I know that you had days that you wanted to give up. So what kept you going?
God, I'm just a little bit different, but God, really, the thing about it is we're all here for a specific purpose, a specific reason. And I can't live your reason and you can't live mine. And if you were to die today, what would the world miss from you? And so thoughts like that honestly motivates me. Just other situations I've had in life motivated me. I've experienced a lot of death around me, or seen different experiences where I just don't take my time lightly. I'm in a space right now, where I command a certain dollar amount as the attorney, let alone what I do as the entertainer. So with that being said, I value my time a little bit different than other people. I'm not a parent yet. And so for me, the things that I've created, such as my books or the television shows or whatever, me modeling, those are the things that is creating my legacy outside of me being able to be blessed with children. So, everybody's motivation is going to be different, but do you want to be one of those people that ends up in a grave full of your dreams, or do you want to live those dreams and die saying I ran the race? Do you want to die saying, damn, I lived the last movie? Like, shit, my movie is good and it's just getting greater. So that's something that, you have to ask yourself personally what you want out of this life. Do you want to be a spectator or do you want to be in the fucking game? The game.
Pretty much bars, and I'm gonna drop the mic on that. So pretty much you're saying you developed a reason why. You gave yourself a reason why to pretty much wake up every day to keep going, because again, when all that momentum fades, your reason why is what keeps you going. I love that.
It does. I mean, my reason why is kind of complex because it always has been bigger than me. It's stuff that I want. It's stuff that, I desire to have, or I pray to God, like, okay, I want this, I want that. But my why, since I was a little girl, has always been bigger than me. And that's just something that, God placed as part of my path and my journey. And I understand that sometimes people have a certain road that God wants them to go, where they may be a leader doing something else that's different than everybody else. And some people, they don't accept that calling. That's just like, people say a minister or whatever, accepting their calling or whatever. That's in every walk of life. We're all ministers in our own way of something. Because we all got a testimony. And a lot of people, they don't share their testimony out of shame, out of fear, out of pride or whatever. But you ain't gonna have no testimony unless you go through the test. And don't be afraid to talk about the test that you got through to get to the testimony.
Amen.
Most definitely. So I kind of want to switch gears for just a second, because a lot of people, when I did the promos and people knew that you were coming to the show, a lot of the guys are, oh, that's the lady with the body. That's the lady that we take a picture with an ass out. So just the way you that's how they do me. They were like, T Great, exactly, when you talk to her, So I would love to know, has the modeling or having the body that you have and being able to pose the way that you do and doing that and being a lawyer, do you ever find that in that field that men don't take you as seriously as a lawyer, as a businesswoman, as somebody who's out here just doing boss things because you have this body, you have this charisma, and you're able to take the photos that you do. Does anybody judge you negatively, business wise, for what you do, modeling wise?
The short answer is no. And if they do, fuck them. There have been people that talk, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't listen to people that talk. I'm a person that do. So all that talk, that's behind me. So literally, I don't really deal with it because at the end of the day, anything that I do, I'm doing it in the order that I believe God is telling me to do. So how dare me not use all of the gifts that God gave me just because somebody said I'm too pretty or I'm too sexy or whatever they want to say. Like, fuck them. I'm not gonna dishonor God by not being who He created me to be. Right? Fuck them.
Right. Well, I'm definitely
I'm not saying be disrespectful to people, but again, we have to be who God created us to be. Period.
We have zero.
And some people. What'd you say?
I said we have zero fucks to give.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not concerned. I'm not.
No, I'm not concerned because the thing, and I will say all of this piece about my life has developed over time because there has been times where I was told, oh, you're too pretty, I don't want to hire you. There has been times where there has been people that have tried to date me instead of hire me for my brain. But I'm an undefeated attorney. I handle my business in the courtroom. I'm known to be very professional. So at the end of the day, I let my work speak for itself outside of people's, gossiping. It's always going to be people gossiping, but you just have to ignore them and keep it moving. But at the end of the day, the more that I'm myself, the better I can do my purpose. And my purpose just so happens to be partly lawyer, but I'm also an entertainer. And we also know sales. We know beauty sales. We know in entertainment, you have to, if I was a singer, people would be, let me watch my language. If I was a singer, people would be here. If I was a singer, they would say, oh, this bitch is bad. So why can't I be a professional person that takes care of my body and just don't happen to be a bad bitch?
I'm not even mad at it. I want to know what your gym, how many times a week do you go to the gym? Because at first I didn't realize that it was your body. I'm not even going to hold you. I was so captivated by the rest that I didn't even look at the film. I'm like, this is her in all the clips. I felt like I was a fan, low key. What is because I know that you're all about feeding your soul and your mind and everything with healthy things. What is your gym regimen like? Because it's funny. And I hate go ahead.
Well, it's funny that because my trainer just checked into the live. But anyway, I actually was a member of a gym for like almost 3 years, and I actually have a new trainer now. But I think that fitness and health is very important. Another goal of mine is to become a parent one day. So me, taking care of my body and getting my body in the best shape ever, that was a goal of mine as well, because if God blesses me with carrying a child, I want to be in the best shape for my child because I'm the vessel that my child will be coming through. So that's another, I guess, going back to a why I work out. And then on top of it, mentally, it strengthens me working out. So I probably work out this past month, I probably worked out every day except for the 3 days I was out of town. And I like it. Today I did 2 days. I actually have a movie role coming up that I'm preparing for. So, you know, I'm doing what most people won't do to get what most people won't have.
You got all the metaphors for us today. That's what's up. Cause I'm
the Black Judge Judy.
I need to get back in the gym because I'm like, the gym, I'd rather just eat healthy shit. I hate working out, but I love the results. So I love your results. So you might inspire me to get my ass back in the gym. Shout out to your trainer. He or she is a beast.
Thank you so much. I had a female and then now I have a male trainer. And it's funny because I didn't necessarily like female trainers, but the trainer I had was someone that I actually started out working out with, and she just lost all her weight, does so well. So shout out to Nisi Sweet Peach at Lovely Bodies. That's my dog. I'm so proud of where she's going with her journey as a fitness trainer. She doing her thing. Shout out to Lovely Bodies. Shout out to Trey Fitness Fun. That is my trainer now. And we've been getting it in. I actually just trained for the second time today, right before I came on you guys' show.
That's why you out here glowing and showing off like that. I see you got all that good old energy. Skin is like,
yes, glowing and growing, you know, getting that bag up, you know, all of the above.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with none of that. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that. So I'm excited, though. I'm excited for the start of this new season. This is a new season for you with Hood Court. And I'm excited to see how some of these things play out now. You guys, if you all have not seen it before, you definitely have to tune in, because this is where you're going to see some of the stories that you don't typically see in court. Some of the things that we as humans, us just on a regular day-to-day, feel like, hey, this could be brought before the judge. And we feel like, you know, we may have been wronged or whatever the case may be. So with the Hood Court, and can you give us kind of any maybe sneak preview of like what's the juiciest case that's coming up, or the funniest, or whatever? Can you give us like a little sneak preview of something?
Mm-hmm. Well, I can do you one better. All the people have to do is go to Hood Court ATL on Instagram and click the link in the bio, and it'll take you right to the episode that we just released. It's the botched booty episode. Yes, Tootie with the booty. She is suing Dr. Atlanta. So that's the most recent episode. The episode before that was the leaked dick pic case. And so yeah, we got some more coming up. But check out what we already have. It's one hour. What you say?
I said I got to get into that. I have to get into that leaked dick joint. That's going to be a good one. I'm interested to see. Then you show the pic.
You gotta check out. You gotta check out the episode to see.
Listen, y'all are gonna catch me in court. If anybody ever leaks something I did, I'm gonna just be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. You see how I took that jump? Took it like a champ. Swear to God, I'm waiting for the day. You don't know, you all just don't understand. I look forward to the day that I'm famous enough that somebody would ever want to leak it. But if it happened, like, I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not going to act like it wasn't me.
That was definitely
right. Yeah, like a champ, and I'm selling them for $10 out of my trunk.
It's funny you said that, because I feel the same way. If there was any like leaked picture or whatever that got out, I would just be honest. But that's the thing that people do know about me as the attorney, as the business professional. They know me for my honesty, me being straightforward, because I don't fear nothing. So it's no reason for me to lie about anything, even if there was a leaked picture.
I wouldn't mind seeing it at all. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm not crushing no more. I just thought I would just slide that on out there. But anyway,
you slid it on in there like I say.
Okay, so where can they find you? Give us.
Somebody get my co-host and my guest. Somebody set up. Get my co-host and my guest, please.
What is happening?
Hone it in. Bring it on back. We're gonna bring it on back. Okay, so where can they find you? Give us all the information. I know we've been saying it nonstop, but I want to drill it in their heads some more. Give us all the YouTube, all the Instagrams, all of that stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, you can find your girl, attorney Tiffany M. Simmons. The M stands for money, aka the Plugs Lawyer, aka Just Tip. You can find me at www.theplugsLawyer.com. You can watch the episodes of Hood Court on our YouTube channel, which is the Plugs Lawyer, or on IG at Hood Court ATL. That's all one word. Hood Court ATL on Instagram. My page is the Plugs Lawyer, and that's on Instagram as well. If you on Twitter, you know, we still got the Twitter fam. I am Simmons Law is my Twitter as well. And just follow us, you know, catch up to the campaign if you ain't already caught up to the campaign, because we doing big things. I am the Black Judge Judy. The show is taking over as the highest paid, the highest rated TV judge since Judge Judy. And I meant that last year, and I mean it this year.
Tiffany Money Simmons. I like that. Get on the money team.
Yes.
That.
Okay, so T Gray, you gonna let us know? Okay.
So you guys, I got some stuff coming up, y'all. I'm super excited. So you guys already know, at the Love Below _ Sex Talk with T Gray. You all make sure you find me there if you want to see what I have going on, if you want to get some merch, if you want to get some sex advice, www.sextalkwithtgray.com. I got a fantastic show coming up real soon, you guys. I'm super excited. Malik S from the neighborhood is going to be on my next live show next Tuesday. We're going to have a motherfucking ball. So you all just make sure that you check us out. Illustrate Radio has something big coming up, you guys, and we'll make sure that you all get sneak peeks and some behind the scenes. We're getting out here and we're doing some big things. So I'm excited for Illustrate Radio, my Earl Girl Squad. You all stay tuned. Make sure that you definitely are following us also at Illustrate _
Look at the medallion. You see the medallion?
Yeah.
Hey, I love you. We are so gonna make a trip to Atlanta to turn up, because I love it. We gotta figure out.
No, actually, wait. I have one more announcement before you guys kick me out. No, I'm coming there. I'm pulling up. Hood Court is a show that pulls up. So yes. I forgot to make that announcement. I am coming to DC, so I'm pulling up on y'all, and just be ready, because we gonna get down.
Oh my God. We're so ready for that.
I'm gonna be drunk that day.
You definitely gonna be lit that day. I'm gonna make sure we give you an amazing time, and we're gonna get some good stuff in. Hopefully we get some content in as well. I'm excited to see it. Yes. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my girls. Pebble, I appreciate Pebbles. I appreciate you. I look forward to Illustrate presenting on the Sunflower Awards. If I can't make it, which I think I am definitely going to move some shit around to make it. Okay, my girl T Gray will be in the building representing for us. So I'm excited about that. But I definitely have a new heartfelt episode. It's a little 10-minute quick joint, so y'all go ahead and drop a note over at Magical AF Podcast. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for me. You already know Cincy Sweet got all the treats. So when Hood Court TV come, we're going to have a lot of fun. Bars! Yeah, DJ Stiletto, you're going to take us out of here with a good little... We need a little session so we can dance in the background, because I want Body to get up.
Sounds as if she wants to make you clap, Stiletto. It sounds like.
I want Body to be Body.
Y'all remember Buffy the Body?
No. Yes, I remember Buffy the Body. Love her.
Yeah,
yes. Why y'all trying to?
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Body. Hey, we love it.
Let me tell you,
y'all can
Oh,
thank me in
that
the comments later. Oh, that's no way.
But I need a lawyer like shit right there.
I'm inspired to go and work out.
y'all a mess.
I think the lights is making me
Y'all
hot.
a mess.
It's the lights.
Well,
It's the lights.
y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Well, I love you ladies, but I really have to go because my dog son is shitting as we speak in front of my face. So we gotta get the black with him. Because this man think that he can shit in my face and it's funny. Kang! And then gonna turn around and smell the shit. You nasty. He nasty. Okay, ladies. Any other you got to get my dog son together. Like, I can't believe this nigga just did this.
Yeah, your baby gonna do the same thing.
Babies do it. That's what happened. It was a pleasure having you on. Go ahead and take care of that shit. Didn't hand out the rest of the show for you. Thank you. Bye.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. I can't wait to turn up in DC with your part.
Yes, we gonna make it work for you too. Okay. Bye. I love y'all. So we need something that's gonna bring it out. Because when I mean I'm hot, I really am hot though. And I would think I was sweating because I had the jitters. Because you left me, and now y'all came back, and I'm so happy. So you got something good for me to like laugh stuff too. Okay, DJ Stiletto is on to you. Thank you.
It's been a long day, ladies. So I'm gonna go
been.
out with to the legend, to a legend, because we keep losing legends. So yeah, I'm gonna end it out like this.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to move? The water travel on the boat, and it's called pick a nigga. And when I am playing, might not be close to you, but it's still something we all have to do. To go up your nose with a finger or two, and pull out one all crusty crew. Yo, don't try to front like it's a gloomy and gray.